Hello, Jude.
Hello.
Introduce yourself to the friendly folks at home.
Hello, my name is Jude. I'm a third-year commerce student specializing in marketing.
What is your favorite advertisement of all time, and what was the benefit that the ad was like trying to sell you?
For sure. So I would say it's the advertisement by Audi. It came out a couple years ago, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but they got a bunch of different car keys. I forget the exact brands. I want to say it was like Mercedes, BMW, and then a couple other ones. And then they hung up each key. Do you know that one? They hung up each key so that like it pretty much created the logo of Audi. So then I think essentially what they were trying to get at with that was that if you're looking for sportiness, for luxury, for etc., whatever the other companies mostly like give off, if you're looking for that, then you can get all of that with Audi. Trying to say that they kind of encompass everything else that the other companies try to give off more so than the other ones.
There's this long-standing debate between Mac and Windows, and I want to know, in your opinion, what do you think polarizes people so much between one or the other? And do you think it's a product of marketing that people have this sort of competitiveness, or do you think it's just human nature that people act that way?
I think it's a little bit of both, because I feel like what marketing tries to get out of people is that underlying sense of human nature. So I think that the marketing is the thing that caused that polarization, because at the end of the day, they're both great products in their respective fields. I think through marketing and through people grouping together based off of their beliefs and their values, I think that's what caused that polarization, and I think that plays into human nature, because I don't think you can have one without the other.
Question number 3 is basically comparing celebrities who we know have this power or capability to increase brand recognition and brand personality. And then when you compare that to micro-influencers or smaller, more niche social media creators, we know that that space is also blowing up because people are paying about $100 per 10,000 followers on a post on Instagram. So I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, between celebrities from like Hollywood versus more of like your social media creators, who do you think has more influence in the world of marketing?
So this might be a bit of a cop-out answer, but I'm gonna say like it depends on the situation, because I think for celebrities, if you're looking for brand recognition and to just get your brand out there, then I think that's definitely the way to go, because your average like A-list celebrity is gonna be bigger than your biggest or like bigger YouTubers or like influencers. But if you wanna get a little bit more like personable, and if you wanna make a bit more of a connection between your brand and your consumer, then I think these micro-influencers, or even just like social media influencers in general, is the way to go, because people, like, especially if you ask the newer generation these days, they feel more connected to these YouTubers, TikTokers, social media influencers.